Be honest, Hamilton isn't rich. Hamilton is broke in designer clothes. It's Toronto prices with Brantford paychecks. That BMW in your neighbor's driveway, leased. That annual Punta Cana vacation, paid for with credit cards they can't clear. That guy flexing his Ancaster house after upgrading from Hamilton, drowning in debt. This city is full of people pretending. House poor, payment poor, ego rich. And if that stings, good. Prove me wrong in the comments. Hamilton is full of people living a life that they can't afford. Most of them drowning, quietly, secretly, and you're probably one of them. Today, I'm going to expose the trap that's swallowing Hamilton homeowners alive. The trap that keeps you working harder, paying more, and falling further behind, even if you're making six figures. By the end of this video, you'll never look at the word afford the same way again. And you'll see why so many Hamilton homeowners are already bleeding six figures off their homes without even realizing it. Here's the question nobody in Hamilton wants to ask out loud. If incomes are up and prices are stabilizing, why does it feel like everyone you know is broke? The answer is hidden in one number. It's not CPI, it's not inflation, it's not even interest rates. It's something way scarier, and I'll show it to you in a minute. But first, a reality check. I had a client who bought for $1.1 million in 2021. That house today is worth $775,000, a $325,000 loss. And the renewal letter hasn't even hit yet. These aren't reckless people, they're regular homeowners, just like you. Income doesn't protect you. I've met people making 250 grand a year who are barely holding on. Why? Because the system is designed to max you out at every single stage. Car dealers, banks, even guys selling your phone case, all play the same game. They tell you what you can afford and then push you right over the cliff. And here's where it gets lethal for Hamilton homeowners. It's not the cars, not the phones, not the vacations. Hamilton spends like Oakville, but earns like Brantford. It's the one bill you can't walk away from, the mortgage renewal bomb under your house. I've heard people call it the renewal wall. That's a polite version. The real story, it's a financial firing squad aimed at 60% of Hamilton mortgages over the next 24 months. Hamilton is ground zero. Picture this. Your payment jumps 50%, and at the same time, your property value drops 30%. You're paying more for something worth less. That's not a correction, that's a financial beheading. And I haven't even told you the worst part yet. Because the trap is deeper than payments and prices, the real killer is a single word. A word you've been lied to about your entire life. The one that decides if you keep your house or lose everything. That word, afford, sounds harmless, but it's the biggest lie in Canadian finance. Can you afford it? Dealers, bankers, sales guys, they all use it. It doesn't mean safe. It doesn't mean smart. It means how much pain can we load onto you before you break? I've seen the scam close up. The trick was simple. Ask the budget, then max it out. Doesn't matter if you need it. Doesn't matter if you'll regret it. We sold the dream. Hamilton real estate works the same way. The industry asks, what's your monthly budget? Then they load you up with 96-month payments, stretch it, bleed it, crush it, and the homeowners nod along. Sure, I can afford that. Until the renewal letter shows up. That's when the mask comes off. Because what you thought you could afford, you can't. I had a seller on the mountain, bought for 600 grand, dropped $100,000 on renovations, now can't even sell it at 550. They're trapped. Every month is negative equity and a bigger mortgage bill. Another one downtown, bought for 760. After 2 years of interest, fees, and blind faith, we sold it for 670. That's not a sale, that's a financial crime scene. And yet Hamilton homeowners keep whispering the same words. I can afford it. The market will bounce back. No, the banks decided what you could afford, and now they're laughing while you drown. Here's the cliffhanger you're not ready for. The majority of Hamilton sellers are bleeding equity right now and aren't broke. They're high income earners, they're professionals, they look successful, but they're just better at hiding the panic. Because lifestyle creep doesn't stop at 60 grand. It follows you to 200,000 to 300,000. The more you make, the more they chain you down. And when your mortgage renewal hits 5%, it doesn't matter if you're a doctor, lawyer, contractor, the math doesn't care. So here's the hard truth. It's not about income, it's about timing. And Hamilton timing is brutal. I'll break down how the renewal bomb will detonate in the city in a second. But first, if you're a Hamilton homeowner and you want a roadmap out of this mess, I built you something. It's a free Hamilton seller guide. It will show you the exact moves to protect your equity before the trap closes. Grab it now, links in the description. Because waiting will cost you six figures. The renewal bomb, this is the part no one in Hamilton wants to face. 60% of Canadian mortgages reset in 2025 and 2026. That's not a headline, that's a firing squad lined up outside your house. Picture it. You locked in at 1.5%, your 5-year mortgage is done, now the bank hands you a new contract at 5%. Your payment doesn't just rise, it explodes. $1,000 more, $1,500 more, $2,000 more per month. Every 30 days, the bank pulls another kidney from your body. And here's the part that makes Hamilton unique. Toronto has global money, Vancouver has foreign capital, Hamilton has you. Local families, local incomes, no bailout. So when payments rise, there's no parachute, just a concrete floor. I've already seen the carnage. Clients in Stoney Creek, mortgage jumps 48%. Condo downtown, payment up 52%, value down 30%. On paper, they're owners. In reality, they're tenants paying rent to their own bank. You think you'll be fine because you've got equity? Here's the cliffhanger. Equity vanishes faster than you can imagine. When prices fall 20%, gone, and that already happened. When they fall another 20%, you're upside down. And when they fall 40%, the bank owns more of your house than you do. This is why I call it a bomb, because you don't see it ticking. You don't hear the countdown. One day, boom, the renewal notice arrives, your payment spikes, your value collapses, and you realize you're trapped in a house that you can't sell, can't refinance, can't escape. But here's what most Hamilton homeowners miss. It's not just about the payment, it's about liquidity. Once buyers realize renewals are crushing everyone, they vanish. They don't want your house unless there's blood in the price. And that's the next stage. When panic listings flood the market, when just list high dies, when your neighbor accepts a lowball 200 grand under ask, and when that sale becomes your new comp, the dominoes are lined up. Rates, renewals, panic sales. Hamilton is the first tile to fall. And here's the part no one is talking about. There's one move, just one, that separates the families who survive from the families who get wiped out. I'll tell you exactly what that move is and why most Hamilton homeowners have the guts to make it. So what's the move? It's not refinancing. It's not praying for rate cuts. It's not renting out your basement to some broke student. The only move is to sell before the bomb goes off. Not next year, not after renewal, not when spring market picks up, now. Because here's the truth Hamilton sellers don't want to hear. Timing beats everything. The family who sells today loses 100K. The family who waits until 2026 loses 300. Same house, same street, different outcomes. I've seen it firsthand. One seller downtown took a lowball and got out. Their neighbor waited 3 months. Guess what? Another $80,000 gone. Same block, same floor plan. The only difference was courage. That's why most Hamilton homeowners won't make it. They think waiting is safe. They think holding out is some time. In reality, waiting is the most expensive decision of your life. And here's the ugly irony. The people most at risk, not broke, not renters, it's the high income earners. The ones with the biggest houses, the biggest payments, and the biggest pride. Because pride makes you wait. Pride makes you believe you're the exception. So if you're watching this in Hamilton, here's the mic drop moment. You don't decide whether the market punishes you. The market decides. Your only power is whether you act, but you will wait because Hamilton always waits. And that's why Hamilton always loses. If you're already thinking, that's me, that's my renewal, that's my house on the line, then here's the move. Grab my free seller guide. It's the playbook for surviving this market. It'll show you exactly how to position your home, protect your equity, and escape the renewal bomb before it goes off. Links in the description. Get it now. Because every month you wait, the blast radius gets bigger.